We actually had, in the screenplay originally, they were 8.
Yeah, there was like a crazy number.
A crazy number, yeah. And then we found that we couldn't find 8 identical Chinese dogs. And then I said, well, let's find 4. And we couldn't find 4. And we found 3. And I said, okay, then we'll do it with 3. And then we did the 3-arm. I wanted the main battle of the movie to be in Hong Kong. I wanted that. I thought about which port in the whole world would say we're going to stay open no matter what. I thought Hong Kong. And I thought they would have the 2 greatest Jaegers. The idea of the 3, I wanted somewhat for the Chinese Jaeger to have more pilots.
Well, also as a backdrop, like, Hong Kong was always, I think, really interesting because it's such a beautiful city. And when you see disaster movies like this, you're so used to seeing, like, every American city has been stomped over how many times,
New York has a record.
It's like, it's not bad until, like, it happens to New York. It's like
if it's worth defending, it has to be New York.
Yeah.
We went to Hong Kong for about 8 days, and we photographed everything. We photographed the signs on the street. We photographed the signs in the shops. I wanted the Hong Kong signs and everything to be perfectly accurate. I didn't want. Sometimes in American movies you see Chinese signing that doesn't make sense, and we checked them 3-4 times with Chinese designers, that the font was the right font for the stores, that the names like Golden Lucky Meat Shop, whatever, the names were really auspicious names, and out of the research, those 8 days in Hong Kong, came the fight in the docks, because we went to the docks and I said, let's do a fight here, because I love this kind of. And then a ship went by and I said, let's use that ship as a baseball bat. And then we were in a helicopter and going through the buildings, filming, and I love the sky, the night sky with all the color. And I said, oh, this is exactly where this street, that street, and what happens is then we shot another day of just one plate going to an island where the Shutter Dome is, which is a real island in Hong Kong. And I laid out the whole fight on the bay. So geographically, it makes sense. Where they enter, how they go. Originally I wanted to hit Kowloon, but I said, no, we're going to do it. When I flew through Hong Kong, I said Hong Kong. And it's laid out properly. We don't cheat. The bridge is there, the dogs are there, the city's over here. Exactly laid it out.
I'm a huge fan of Gypsy Danger. I think she's so metaphorical for like the loss that her pilots are feeling. Like, she's broken, her 2 pilots are broken. It's just and the design, I think, is just so like. It's so hard to capture that feeling of nostalgia and iconography, that isn't based on anything, and I think somehow with the design of Gypsy, like, she's not from anything that you've seen, but you look at her and it's like, it's instantly sort of nostalgic and familiar. Yeah. As to which Jaeger would I like to fight? Hopefully one of the ones that lost, I guess.